Hi folks, and good afternoon and welcome back to the ONEX, I presume it is, 006 Music Centre. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to remove the cassette deck and have a look at that. See if I can make head or tail out of it, see if we can get it to actually work properly. So I need to find, and I bet these don't fit. Yeah, they do. Yeah, so we're okay there. So we'll just take the cassette deck out and have a look. I'll pull the cassette deck out. It's only 4 bolts, 4 nuts, and I'll be back in a minute. Right, we're back. Right, this cassette deck is as basic can get, because it doesn't even have, where's my glasses? It doesn't even have a pause button. What I need to do is find out what's happened with this with the door, and see if I can put a new spring on it or something, so we'll sort that bit out, because it's, and to do that we have to remove the wow, that's a weird one. Where's my screwdriver bit that goes in there? In fact, actually I might be able to use this. Yeah. Take the, it's all got to come out anyway for it to be serviced, and the head's cleaned and aligned if they need it. So I want to try and fix the cassette door if I can. If I can't, then this will just be, you know, and I want to do something about that filter capacitor as well, put that in more permanently. But the amplifier seemed to work well on it last night after I replaced that dodgy capacitor. This is where right-handedness doesn't agree with me. Right, well, I've got a feeling that there's a spring missing off there. We've got the binatone president to sort out next as well. That's another one that I bought yesterday, the other one I bought. It's not a bad looking music centre, to be honest, and it sounds okay as well, but it does need, oops, bloody hell, shit, my screwdriver broke, or part of it. I haven't got any decent screwdrivers. I'm going to have to purchase some decent screwdrivers. All my screwdrivers are crap. A lot of chunks missing out of them and everything. Let's try that one. My screwdrivers are all crap. I think what I'll do this week, I'll purchase some screwdrivers. Oh, bloody hell. Do you know, you always get one, don't you? But I've got a feeling you always get one that doesn't want to fucking shift. Oh, got it. Ow. I mean, this will be serviced, cleaned and reassembled. I probably won't do a video on the record deck because you've seen me do them before. There we go, pull that off, get that out of the way. Now let's have a look at what the issue is with this. Oh, well, that's a nice one. The spring's come off. But where's it come off from? Ah, it's broke off here. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's the part where it locks in. Yeah, the little things broke off there. But I'm wondering if I could just, oops. What I'm wondering, folks, is if I can just, that comes up to there. So I'm wondering if I can just get away with that. I might, you know. I might just get away with that. And what's broke off this side? I mean, it's nothing. There should be, oh, I know what should be on there. There should be another little rubber grommet on there. And that's what's missing off that side. We'll find something for that. It's a shame I can't put the spring on this side, isn't it? I think we've brought something broke off that side. Yeah, we've got something broke off that side as well. It's fucking broke, really. Right, can I get this out? Yeah, there's a piece broke off it there. Right. That part's okay. Right, there's a piece. Yeah, we've got a piece. Yeah, we've got a piece broke off it that side. Yeah. I might be able to mend it though. I mean, the pieces that broke off are missing, but that's supposed to lock down, and there's supposed to be a rubber grommet on there to hold that into place. I'm just looking to see if there's anything in the mechanism that shouldn't be there. I mean, there's a fair amount of rubber shredded up and stuff, so probably got fucking shredded. Nothing fell out of this as far as I'm aware when I took it apart. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a hole in, I'm going to have a look at this other bit here, see where we broke. Snapped off there. There should be a bit that protrudes out the back here to hold that in, but it's the same shape as that. And that should have another little tang on it about there to hold the spring. But I think we can get around that. I'm not sure exactly how, but I'll work a way around it. Let's turn the soldering iron on, we might need that. I mean, this might be a bit of a bummer, to be honest. It might be a bit of a time waster, this one. But that goes into, I mean, this doesn't even have an automatic shut off on it, this cassette deck. It's that basic. But there should be a little rubber grommet about that size that fits on there. Should be one either side. I mean, this is as basic as you can bloody get, really. But this out, but we'll see what we can do on it about there. About there, just on the bottom here, so we can actually do that with a soldering iron. If the soldering iron hot enough, and just not put it all the way through, but there we go. See if we can take that all the way through. Clean the crap off from around it. See if we can go all the way. Well, we were near enough all the way through actually. Let's find. See if we can hook this. Just clean the crap off. We're through. Clean that. I mean, just think somebody actually gave money for this fucking thing. So we need to go all the way through. Go. That's it, we've got it all the way through. Now put our spring on. Might just get away with this. There again, we might not. Even wondering if that's the right fucking spring. I mean, there's plenty of gap between it, so we should. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just hook the spring on. Alright, let's have a go at sorting this cassette deck out, or such as it is. Let's press play. That sounds absolutely terrible. But everybody got so much to give. Does everybody want something from right, that sounds absolutely terrible. That sounds really, really shite. Let's see. Right. Right, what I'm doing now, folks, I'm actually replacing the belt. The belts. Jesus. Wow. That one doesn't want to come out. Try that. I mean, the fucking last one was a problem, but oh, no, don't want to budge. Tell you what we'll do. On one, we'll do. Heat the fucker up a bit. Ooh. Heat the fucker up because it's probably got that fucking green stuff on it. So we'll let a bit of heat get into it. we go. Try that. Saves fucking the screw up, doesn't it? No, that ain't gonna move. That ain't gonna move. What if I lift that up? Let me just lift that up. Give it a bit of a jiggle, that might slacken it, might help it. Try that. See if that'll fucking let it come out. Yeah, that's got it. If all else fails, just jiggle it a bit. You got to jiggle it. There we go. Lift that out of the way. Take this belt off. Yeah, what? Reckon that one will do it. Ooh. We're not getting much of a rewind, so I think it goes that way, doesn't it? Way. There we go. Now let's turn that back on. Oh no, let's put the cover back on first. There it is. Do 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 do. Give me what I asked for. There we go. Let's get that on there. I'll only put the one screw in just for now, just for testing. There we go. And I can see what it works like, and then pop the other one in if I'm happy. Try rewind. Yeah. Fast forward. Play back. Right, let's put this tape in it.
Yes.
Radiophone, allegedly.
Radiophone, yes, on the 6th of November.
Yes, and I actually pulled the short straw, didn't I?
Why?
Because I got 2 AM in the morning while 6 AM in the morning.
Well, you didn't pull the short straw really, because you were given loads of choice. The diary was left open for you to choose which spot you wanted. And Uncle Eric thought to himself, now come on, don't be modest, you did. Eric chose the dead hour between 2 AM and 4 AM, followed by Harry Dearden, who's used to it anyway, because he has to get up and bake his pies early in the morning.
Get his puddings ready in the morning.
And he's doing from, no, it's not 2 while 4 you're doing, you're doing 2 while 6, aren't you?
That take-up's not behaving very well. That take-up's juddering. Well, that's why. Let's give that a clean. Where's me? Had a bit of fucking sandpaper earlier. Never mind. Got more in the drawer. When I get a feeling there's a fucking rubber disintegrated in there somewhere. Because because that's not, that take-up should be a lot stronger than that. Let's give this a clean. That looks like there's rubber missing, but it's not. It's full of shit, that's all. Give this a clean. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's getting there. It's full of shit, really. It's better. Now I'll give this a clean here. There we go, let's try that. See how that runs now.
6 while 9, and I've dropped lucky. I've organised it all, and I've gone and got the easy shift 6 PM while 10 PM. So
That keeps stopping. Keeps stopping, that fucker. I know what it is, it's the fucking rubber. It's the fucking rubber. That's fucking... And the problem is... That's nowhere near. Let's see if I can. I mean, that's got plenty of torque on it. It's not that. It's put plenty of torque on it. Wonder if there's a rubber in the. If there's a rubber in here that might do it. A small belt to do the job. Something like that down there. If I can get to that down there, then get my hand in. There we go. That fucker there. Trouble is, I can't fucking speak enough. Where's it gone? It's fucking disappeared. Where's it fucking gone? See, there's all sorts in here. There's not only belts, there's rubbers. And it's a rubber I need. There it is. That's the fucker there. Yeah. That might do it. Let's have a look. Do. See if this stretches across that, take the old rubber off, get the old fucking rubber off. Oops. There's the old rubber, which is fucking old and perished. Let's turn that plug wires off. It's just a matter of getting this out of here. Get that. You bastard had it then. There we go. Unhook that from there. Let's have a look at this rubber. Yeah, that's well and truly fucked. It's rock hard. See if we can file it down a bit. Back in a minute. Hi folks, I'm back. I've got this cassette deck working as best as I can. I've got to find a belt for the take counter yet. I'll do that in a minute. But I've got it working as best as I can. Right, so rewind, fast forward. Everybody want a dream they can hold, so everybody ought to work for their goal. There we go. It's as best as I can get it. I mean, it is what it is, really. Let's try and find a belt for the counter. See if there's a small belt in this bag. You only need it only has to go from there, from that pulley to there. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's one in there. It should do nicely. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, so I've gone over the tape deck, as the cassette deck. There's not really much I can do with it. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It was probably never brilliant when it was new. But, I mean, I had a nice Dynatron deck the other week that I got rid of, and realistically I could have built that into this, but we don't know what the future holds. Let's see how this works now. That might be too tight. Let's put a tape in it. Where's that blank one I had a minute ago? Do you know you put things down and you can't fucking see them? Fuck it, let's put this one in it. Let's rewind. That's a bit, oh no, it's okay. Take counter's working. Ooh, wind to the end. I'm trying to think where that blank is I just had in my hand, because that was a lot of tape on it. A bit of a hum from the motor. It's not coming from the amplifier, that I can assure you. I just had that fucking tape. Oh, there it is. Right, let's pop this one in. See if it makes it to the end, and then see if it makes it back again. It's winding fast enough. that's working good enough, that. Tape speed's about right. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let's rewind it. Whoops. Let's make sure it rewinds all the way back. Let's put it on its side there. I mean, at the end of the day, folks, it's, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to be asking top dollar for this. I can't anyway, but I'm not going to. I'm hoping I'm going to make the money on the Pt2 one, because that's a nice one. I mean, I only bought this because, yeah, it was a £5. It was worth a £5 for the BSR deck. You know, my deck was worth a £5, so worth a £5, wasn't it? So I've got no grumbles. I mean that lady on that car boot sale, on the one on that stall that me and Graham go to, you know, she's dead right with her prices. I mean, you know, she asks a realistic price, not something that's stupid like, you know, that she knows she's not going to get. And of course, if she keeps her prices like this, you know, then let's wind it back again. It's the best I can do with it. I mean, it does rewind now. Didn't rewind before, and it was a bit sluggish everywhere else. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let that play. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let it play and turn the volume down. That was on the tape, folks. Let's see what it erases like. Let's rewind that. That's now on record. I mean, it won't record anything because obviously there's nothing fucking... Oh, hang on. Keep forgetting.
For a tasty treat, like our Baker's Selection pancakes in a range of flavours including plain, chocolate chip, maple and double chocolate. Made in store every day, a 5-pack was £1. Now just 80p. Bring it home. Asda, save money, live better. Selected stores subject to availability.
I see all the fine cars, all these Jaguars, Mercedes, BMW. Straight away I knew it's car time and you know it.
Head over to Car Time for an unbeatable collection of over 700 dream cars. And right now to celebrate...
What dopey fucker thought I couldn't record. Forgot. Oh yeah, that's right, playback. Yeah, the damn thing's got a radio in it.
For a tasty treat, like our Baker's Selection pancakes in a range of flavours including plain, chocolate chip, maple and double chocolate. Made in store every day, a 5-pack was £1. Now just 80p. Bring it home. Asda, save money, live better.
It's not recorded, it's not erasing the tape very well though. Don't know what it is with tape erasing, because that Pt2's the fucking same. I'm having pretty bad luck with tape erasing these days. I think it could just be a dirty record, so it might even be. Might even be a fucking dirty erase head. Let's give that head a bit of a fucking clean. try that. Because it should erase the tape. Not that anybody's going to fucking record on this thing anyway. I mean, who would? Let's give the right. Come here. I'll let you out in a second, son. Come here. I'll let you out in a minute, lad. Yeah. Come and say hello. Good boy. Come here. There. I'll let you out in a second. Let's rewind this. Still got stuff on the tape. I don't understand that.
Today, a 5-pack was £1. Now, just 80p. Bring it home. Asda. Save money, live better. Selected stores subject to availability.
I'll spray some stuff into the record switch in a bit. I want to find my bloody straw. Hi folks, I'm back again on the what bloody hell is it? ONEX. Oh shit. ONEX MC 006 Music Centre. That amp's nice, it's not got any ums on it. Apart from when I turn the tape on. Yeah, that take up pulleys at that take up spindle's okay now. Rewind's good and strong. I'll give that a bit of a clean, a bit of a rub down to be safe, if I can. Because sometimes you can't rub the damn things. Tape counter works. That's better. Give this one here a clean. Yep, this one here. Plenty of torque in that now. That's at play, that's okay. Fast forward. Plenty of torque in the fast forward. But let's see if that record switches. Right, let's put the tape in and see if it erases. If it doesn't, rewind quick. No auto stop though. Very basic mechanism. Cheap and nasty, basic. It plays okay now, it seems to anyway. Play. It's a bit better, but it's not as good as it should be. Try that. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because, like I say, I'm not going to get a lot for it. I'll be lucky to get 20 quid. But, you know, it records well enough, just doesn't seem to erase very well. Let's just get the meter on the erase head on put it on AC and see if we get any voltage up there. 'Cause we should. I would expect to anyway. Would expect to see because would expect to see AC on the erase head. Well, the erase head is working, so I don't understand why it's not erasing the tape. I mean, it's weird, really. Anyway, never mind. It can go back together in a minute because, well, the cassette deck can go back in a minute because I'm not asking top dollar for this anyway, so. As far as I'm concerned, I'll service the record deck. I'll do the record deck off camera because you've seen me do them before. And the radio, that doesn't need anything doing. Radio's okay. I just found that other thing off the cassette door anyway. That other roller that sits on the side there, they should be glued on. It's just a shame I can't find the bits that I broke off. Bit of a mess that. There's a bit broke off there. There's a bit snapped, a good chunk of that snapped off. It's a shame really. Well, never mind. Whoever buys it will just have to pick the cassette out by hand. There's no other bits in here and nothing's fell out. So could even be the tape. Let's just try something. Could even be the tape. Let's just try something. I mean, could be a tape. Could be the tape. See if it wipes a bit of this off. Rewind. Yeah, it's a
Shine like a star, shining so bright.
yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, I think it's that tape. Right, well that's okay that. It's got to be the cassette. Weird. Now what I want to do next, I want to set the speed because it sounds a bit slow. Ooh, I don't know. I want to set this. I don't know whether to just take this counter belt off because that could be a bit too tight. It could be slowing it down. I have to find a slacker counter belt. Let's just check it. That seems. Put the belt back on. That's okay. That's fine. That can go as is. That can go as is. And we tried it recording earlier because we recorded off the radio and it does record, so any fine adjustments I have to do on the head or anything I can do when it's back in here because you can get to it. Oh, hang on. Let's put this cover back on. Let's take this spring off. Do you know it's a nuisance that? Ow. There we go. Now, that's back on as it should be. Move my phone out of the way, I don't need that with me here. Aye. This has automatic level control on it as well. I mean, this is as basic a music centre as you would ever likely to see. You'll never see another one as basic, I don't think. Unless you count them shitty Crosleys. Even this is better than one of them. But this is as basic as basic can pretty much be. Well, it's not because you get some that have a tone control instead of a bass and treble. But the cassette deck on this one, every expense was spared. And they put the cheapest mechanism in they could get their hands on, which in my opinion, you know, I mean, I suppose they had to cover all areas, didn't they, you know. I suppose they had to have an item for everybody, for all wallets, I suppose, you know. Because the poor people couldn't afford the good stuff, so they had to cater for them by making these basic things. I mean, I'm surprised this thing's still here, but it is. And I'll give it a new lease of life. I'll service the record deck mechanism and it'll be ready to run. I need to put some bulbs in here as well. I need to see what the voltage is so that I can actually replace them, because rather than look at the voltages on the thing, I'd rather just measure them and I know exactly what the voltage are. I've got some bulbs but they're the wrong ones, but who cares, I won't be replacing them again, so just make sure these are nice and tightly down. Don't our caps come in adrift, do we? This mechanism is now probably as good as it's going to get. You can still get to the head azimuth screw under there. Counter now works. The machine actually does record. It plays back, as far as I'm concerned, it plays back satisfactorily. Get me tub of bits. Get these washers that are down here. Put one on there. On there. On there. And get this one done, and in the next couple of days we'll get the binatone done, or binatone, however you decide to pronounce it. I think it's binatone, but I've been known to be wrong, but you know, I'll wash all the knobs and stuff for this and make it look all a bit clean, a bit flash, and clean all the front and everything. There's not much I can do in the way of making the thing any better than what it was. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is, and you know, it's that comes off there. Let's just see if I can bend that up a little bit. It's just so it'll stay on a bit better. Jesus. Try that. That's it. We need 2 nuts. I mean, see, there's a piece of plastic there. Is that off the back of the cassette? Is that off the back of the cassette housing? Cassette mechanism. Yeah. Yeah, that's broke off here. That's the piece that's broke off here, and there's another. So it's broke off here. So it's broke here. And broke here. So, you know, that's actually broke off that side there. No, it hasn't. Where's that broke off? It's broke off this fucking thing somewhere. Don't know. But it's broke off it somewhere. Not that it matters. And we'll tidy that smoothing capacitor up I put in, and we'll find out what voltage goes to the dial lamps and stereo FM lamp, and we'll replace those bulbs. I've got some here but they're slightly different, so might have to change the bulb holders, put the bigger ones in. It is designed, it is really designed to take both because of the size of the holes here, so it is designed to take both except the stereo indicator. mean, I'm never going to get top dollar for this. But that doesn't mean to say I shouldn't do the job right. I'll still do it the best of my ability. I'll still do it to the best of my ability. There we go. That's the cassette done. Alright. Now. What they've actually done, they've actually put resistors on the pickups on this, so yeah. This was made the 8th of March 1975. How about that one, eh, folks? I've got to put new wires on the speakers and plugs on them as well, because the speakers have got no plugs on them and there's no wire. Someone's cut the speaker cords off as well, which is a bit of a fucking nuisance. Means I've got to rewire them. And still, you do these things. Ooh, would it be best taking it from there? No. What I'm going to do, I'm going to clip them, resort, I think I am anyway. So what we'll do, we'll take off the resistor, I mean, don't know why they've put resistors on, obviously. Obviously probably to calm it down a bit. There we go, get that one off. Probably because that one off. So red went this side and white went the other side. Right. Yes. Yeah, this is real audiophile quality. This, folks. When you see when the audiophiles see, can I get away with just taking the speaker wires off? Or do I have to clip the fucker? It would be easy enough to feed them back through that here, won't it? So, not speaker wires, motor wires. So I can desolder them from the transformer. There we go. That's one gone. Get the other one desoldered. Go. There we go. Now all I need to do is we're completely detached from the deck. It's, I mean, this is not, I mean, this is, as bottom of the range as you could probably get, isn't it? Probably need to use the heat gun. There we go. Get the mechanism out for a minute, the deck out for a minute, and I can find somewhere to put. Yeah, can we get the azimuth adjustment? Yeah. That's alright, that. I mean, you can still get your tape out. You can get your tape out. That's no problem. Doesn't seem to fit in there that well though, does it? Wow. That doesn't seem to fit in there very square. Alright. Oh. Why didn't that fit in there square? Got something twisted. Oh, that's it. That's it, yeah. I wasn't, you have to push it back on the spring. You have to push it back on the spring. That spring's too far forward. That's what's causing it. There we go. Bring that spring back a little bit. But just bring it back a little bit. Try that. You just want it so it pushes the tape slightly forward. So we just bring the spring back. There we go. That's it. It's a shame it can't pop it up, but yeah, it's easy enough to get that out. Yeah, it goes in nice now. Now, still catches somewhere. Don't know where though. That's it. Just turn this on and see how the cassette sounds. Rewind. Fuck all on that. Let's put our other tape in, the one that we know we've got something on, even though we've been using it for wiping the machine. Yeah, it goes no problem. Let's just try it for record.
Again, and still get paid on time. With Go Cardless, the automated payment platform, you get full control of when you collect invoices, so you can get paid as soon as they're due. Whatever the size of your business, join companies like The Guardian, Bulb Energy and TripAdvisor and get paid on time, every time. Sign up for free at gocardless.com.
Will my travel be affected when we leave the EU?
What about documents for driving?
Will mobile roaming change?
Try that.
Time, every time. Sign up for free at Go. Energy and TripAdvisor and get paid on time, every time. Sign up for free at gocardless.com.
Will my travel be affected when we leave the EU?
What about documents for driving?
That's good enough. Oops, it plays, it records, that'll do me. Right, let's find somewhere to put it. Where am I going to bloody put it, that's the thing. Because I've got to service the deck now. Let's find somewhere to put it. I mean, I would imagine that some of you could give me a suggestion where to put it, but you know, I mean, it's pull that tuning knob off because it's going to get washed. Right, let's find somewhere. Find somewhere to put the damn thing. Because I can't have it on here while I'm servicing the deck. I know I'll do. I know I'll do. I'll just put it down here. I mean, the cabinet it's in is not too bad. It's not too beaten up or shabby. You know, it's the Perspex dust cover's not bad. Right, we'll leave that there for. Oops. We'll leave it there. Right. Next job, after I've had a brew and a smoke, is that. So, I'll catch you in a bit.